Welcome back, everyone. Some music legends are making their mark on this new Music Tuesday. So joining us to talk about that, John Kunz and Patrick Floyd from Waterloo Records to talk about your new Music Tuesday. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in forever.
I know, it's been a while.
So good to see you on a great day. Some great music coming out.
Absolutely. We're going to start off with Best Coast. It's entitled The Only Place, and this is the sophomore record from Bob Bruno and songwriter, vocalist Bethany Constantino. And they've brought in producer John Brian, and he's definitely made her vocals richer and fuller and kind of sexier.
Nice.
So the jangly surf pop melodies that she constructs are just fantastic, in my opinion.
All right.
They're going to be playing Emos on Sunday, June 3rd.
Okay.
And we're going to have a pizza listening party coming up here at 1 o'clock. And for those that get it, we've got a very cool extra 7-inch vinyl with an unreleased song appropriate for today entitled Storms.
Ah. I knew you would. Okay, coming up in less than 30 minutes. Don't break the music or the microphone. Okay, what are we talking about next?
We are talking about Beach House, if we can hear me, I hope.
Gotcha.
Beach House. So this is a Baltimore duo formed in 2005. This record is just blissful. It's just wonderful to hear. Whatever you're doing while you're listening to this is going to seem more significant. And if you're listening to it, you may want to have like a break listening to nothing before you listen to something else. It's just wonderful. It's what, you know, siren songs that you can't stop listening to. It's just really well crafted. It's layered, it's inventive, but to me, I think I'm going to be upset with them if no matter what their next album is, because if they try to make this one again, I'll be upset. But if they do something different than this, like, how could you not do this again if you could do it once? It's just it's really good. It's an easy...
From start to finish.
I mean, it just kind of puts you in a trance almost.
Okay.
It's just a really great, well-crafted record.
All right, and speaking of people who put you in a trance just when you hear their voice, Willie.
Also, that Beach House is part of our pizza listening party coming up at 1 o'clock.
Yes.
1 o'clock? Okay, got it.
Willie Nelson, he's my hero, and this one's entitled Heroes.
He's your hero. Aww.
Yeah, my 79-year-old songwriting hero. 79 years young. You're absolutely right, Sally. Of course, he just had the statue dedicated to him here back on 4/20.
And you were there, right?
I was there, absolutely. And he was on this network last night with the Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, very cool.
Very cool. And this one's definitely a family record. Son Lucas is on 9 of the tracks, Micah as well, and sister Bobby on the keys. So it's very, very cool. And he brings in tons of guests, from Chris Christopherson, Sheryl Crow, Snoop Dogg.
His friends.
I mean, he's all over the map. And just some incredible songs from folks like Pearl Jam and Coldplay. And, you know, Willie is everyone's hero.
That's awesome. And is he really as cool and as personable?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He is.
That's awesome. Okay. Who else are we talking about, Patrick?
We've got CONOR Oberst. You may know him from his band Bright Eyes, or from Monsters of Folk as a collaboration he worked on. This is a journey for him. He went to Mexico to record a solo album, and in the process formed a new band. So this is that new band, and this is a CD-DVD combo where you get 11 songs that didn't make it to the release, the first release from the new band, the Mystic Valley Band. But you get a documentary of the formation of the band, some behind-the-scenes stuff, and then you get 11 tracks. So it's a good introduction to CONOR Oberst post-Bright Eyes.
Oh, that's cool, and how your plans can be, you know, one thing and they totally change at the end.
Yeah, and the documentary's feature-length. A lot of times when you get an extra on a release, it's just, you know, 10 minutes of footage here or there. But this is a feature-length documentary, DVD on one, so even if you only want to see the documentary, this is still a value.
All right, sounds good. Up next.
Up next, Carlos Santana. It's entitled Shapeshifter.
Okay.
And this is a really cool concept album in a way. This is, they say, you know, the 10-time Grammy winner spent 2 decades in the making of this record. Starting in the late 1990s, these are songs that he kind of set aside, instrumentals, whether they're his compositions or not. It's just Carlos Santana on guitar, which is what everybody wants.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it's just a fantastic view of him, kind of since the time of Supernatural to a certain extent.
Really?
And also you get to go back in time with different bands. So it's very, very, very cool.
All right, love it. Killer Mike.
Killer Mike. So don't forget, parental advisory, absolutely parental advisory on this one.
Okay.
That being said, It's wonderful.
Yeah.
He's collaborated with Outkast, along with Goody Mob and Outkast, part of the Dungeon family from Atlanta. R.A.P, who's just a revered producer from New York. He got him to produce every track on this record. To me, it's as exciting a hip-hop album as I've heard in a long time.
No way.
Oh, it's really good lyrically, the beats. I mean, a lot of times you get an artist who gets the lyrics right, but doesn't get the right hooks, or it seems shallow in some way. This isn't pandering. All this is just fantastic music. And to me, if someone who I used to listen to a lot more hip hop than I do now, this is a refresher that reminds me, like, let's just keep searching for
why
stuff.
you were listening to hip hop in the first place. All right, guys, thank you. It's always a pleasure to talk to you.
Okay.
All right, we'll see you back here next week.
Also, we've got Jan Tiersen.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I thought we were talking.
Oh,
sorry.
We are. We are.
Not another album. Jan Tiersen. We've got an in-store Friday at 5. So that's another one.
We touted that one a month ago when it came out, but he's in town now, so we've got him.
Yep. All right, this Friday. And don't forget the listening party coming up in about 30 minutes, huh?
Yes.
Correct.
All right, better let you go.
Thanks so much,
Thanks,
Sally.
guys. All right.